Call the meeting order. Everyone please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please call roll. Here.
Here. Here. Washington. Here. Here.
Thank you. All right, move to item number 2, public comment. All questions or comments is directed to the mayor. Each speaker will be given 3 minutes to comment on a topic on agenda item only. Each speaker will be allowed 1 opportunity to speak. Okay, everything please come to the podium. All right, seeing none, move to item number 3, reports of officers. We've got the mayor's report. Just have a couple things that let the residents know. I believe it's January the 10th. I think it's a Saturday. I'll double check the date, but we're going to start doing the meet the mayors here at the Village Hall. And come out and try to answer your questions. If you don't have the answers, we'll try to make sure we get them for you. So something we want to start doing monthly this next year is meet the mayor. The other thing too is working with the attorneys. As probably most people know, that that on the state level they overruled the governor's veto when it comes to FOIAs. So the new FOIA amendments, there's things that still probably questionable about in there, but there's new law when it comes to FOIAs, how they're responded to, and there's some other definitions. So we're just making sure that the attorneys, when it comes to Sauk Village, that we're all up to date and we follow state statute. So I know a lot of mayors have been talking about this. Sauk Village is the only one that has issues with the amount of FOIAs when it comes to the amount of hours that employees have to spend working on getting information and getting it out there, getting it back on a timely manner. I know that the timing has changed, definitions have changed. Talking about information can now be put on your website versus, gathering all this information and getting it to the individual. So it helps a municipality greatly. It also allows municipalities to start charging on certain cases for the information, for the hours spent getting the information. So, when it comes to FOIA, Sauk Village spends a lot of money. We have to get our lawyers involved, with the employees involved. So it will allow us to be able to go back and charge. So, a lot of municipalities are happy to see this, and that when it comes to Sauk Village, we are too. So, all right. With that said, we move to the village clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First of all, I'd like to tell the beautification committee thank you again very much. Beautiful Christmas decorations. Great job as usual. And also I'd like to announce for the benefit bash for Kim Clark, Friday, December 12th. There's 2 actually. The spaghetti dinner is from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Creek Church across from Waltz at 24755 South Country Lane in Creek. Tickets are $10 and kids 11 and under are $5. There will be a bake sale of 50/50 and raffle baskets. And later that same night, there will be an after-hours benefit from 7:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. at the Chicago Heights Moose Lodge at 2911 Sauk Trail in Chicago Heights. There's a cover charge. Adults are $10, kids and 11 under are $5. There will be appetizers and desserts, cash bar, 50/50 raffle baskets, and auctions, DJ entertainment by Elite Mobile Music. There's also a sign-in sheet on the back table and at the front desk. If anybody plans on going to the benefit, what they asked is that we sign up in advance so they kind of get an idea of how many people are going to be attending. So if you plan on going, tickets will be available at the door, but they are asking for some information ahead of time. So at the front desk and on the back table, there is a list that you can fill out if you plan on attending. And also, I'd like you to keep Gary Holcomb in your prayers tonight. He's not here tonight, but he has several health issues that he's dealing with at this time. He notified us just before the board meeting that it's a little bit more than he originally thought. So we're going to keep praying for him, and we'll keep doing for him. And also I wanted to tell Trustee Washington and Trustee Myers I enjoyed being at the Neighborhood Watch Christmas party last night. I think you guys have a great committee that works really well together, and I know that committee works really hard. And it was a pleasure to be in their company last night. There's information on the back table regarding the petitions. I know that several people are out there getting their petition signed for the April 7th election, and the first day to file is Monday, December 15th. There is a paper on there, and the paper's been posted on the hallway for the past week. And what you need to know about filing your petitions is the first hour is crucial. Actually, the first moment is crucial on the first day. Everybody who's in line by 8 o'clock will be timestamped for 8 o'clock, and they will be going on a position order on the ballot depending on who's in line first. A lot of people want first position. So if you're in line at 8 o'clock, you will be put in a lottery drawing that will determine your position on the ballot. Anybody after 8 o'clock will be simply going in after everybody who's there first. And again, the paper's going to be filed through December 22nd, and on December 22nd, it's a little different. The normal business hours of the Village Hall is 8 to 5, so anytime that the Village Hall is open between December 15th and December 22nd, you can file your papers. I don't have to be here. Anybody at the front desk can accept your papers. However, on the last day of filing, which is December 22nd, the last hour is crucial. Anybody who comes here between 4 and 5, the same thing will happen. Your papers will be time-stamped the exact same time, and you will be placed in a lottery. Because if you missed first position, now you have the option of being in last position. And for those of you who haven't run an election, you understand how important it is to be on the ballot in a certain position. And there's going to be more information about a lottery drawing, if necessary, at a later time. But right now, I just want you, those who are running, pay attention to the website, pay attention to the postings, because due to the time of year this is, we may not be meeting. We know we're not going to meet on December 23rd, and if there's a meeting next week, I will be announcing at least what I know up until that point from December 15th. And there's also some information on the back table regarding requirements for Christmas baskets. Things are being done a little bit differently this year. Respond Now is actually handling, they've got 500 Christmas baskets that they're opening up to the community, but they want you to handle, it's being done a little differently. Those of you who set up on the newsletter know where you need to go. Those of you who are not on the email blast, let me know, and I'm going to get you some more information, and we're going to post this on our website. And we also have what's happening in Sauk Village for December's on the back table, and I said there's no meeting on December 23rd. And as far as Christmas baskets, I know as a rule we try to do them in Sauk Village. Respond Now has taken it out of Sauk Village. I'm going to just say we're working on something. I don't exactly know what. So keep your ears posted. Look for things to be posted on the internet, in the hallway, and we're going to see what we can do. But right now, I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and thank you very much in case I don't see you again.
Thank you very much. Move to Village Attorney Mike McGrath.
Thank you, Mayor. No report.
Village Engineer, Mr. Johnny.
Thank you, Mayor. The startup of Water Treatment Plant 2 has been successful. Well 3 has been operating for about 2 weeks now. As a result, the improvements at Water Treatment Plant 1 have begun, and the contractor will be taking wells 1 and 2 offline as the work continues. We're good to go because we got well 3, and just in case something were to happen, we could get wells 1 and 2 fired up within a couple days, so we should be good to go. That concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Move to reports of trustees and boards committees. Trustee Hoskin on the Parks and Recreation Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I would like to take this time to say a great big thank you to all of you, the following, for making the Santa Parade, the Santa Visits Community Center a great success. The interdepartmental cooperation we had was great. We have thank you to the Sauk Village Police Department, the Sauk Village Fire Department, Sauk Village ESDA, Sauk Village Public Works. Thank you to our sponsors, Fairway Finder Food, Ma's Warehouses, the Photo Shop, and the Sauk Village Public Library. To our committees, the Beautification Committee, Park and Recreation Committee, and the Plan Group. To Santa's elves who rode on the float all day, thank you to Rebecca Hanks, Abigail Hanks, Haley Poskin, Danielle Poskin, Debbie Poskin, and Alina Carter. Santa's helpers, Ed Myers, Linda Tye, Sue Siner, Carol Marble, Debbie Poskin, Judy Cass, Jackie Glaze, Terry Pratt, Frank White, Rod Weekes, Pat Couch, Bob Ketchum, Rose Ketchum, Linda Hanks, Martina Porter, Mike McRoberts, Robin Hicks, and Nan Wargo, and several other people who stepped up to help the community center through names I did not get, and I apologize for that. As well, I'd like to say thank you to all the parents who brought their children out and made it such a great success. And I would like to say a special thanks to all those who took their time beforehand to decorate the community center and the float. And of course, I can't forget the big guy himself, Santa Claus. Thank you very much to all of you who helped me make that a success. I also have a nice photo here from the photographer of our jam-packed community center. If anybody would like to come up and see it later, we had a lot of people out there. Estimates are anywhere from 300 to 400. So thank you very much for all of your help. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you, trustee. Move to beautification committee. And that's me. So report from beautification committee. Beautification committee would like to thank, and if I chop up these names, I apologize. Lori Mancha, Rose and Bob Ketchum, and the 4 young ladies from Rickover School. We're going to try this. Danita Wardlow, Kayla Thomas, Acme, and I apologize for this, Addermai Castelli, for assisting us in decorating the village hall. And I apologize, because I know I'm probably chopping these names up terribly. The next meeting will be held January 21st, 2015, that's next year, at 7 p.m. here at the Village Hall. The Beautification Committee would also like to wish everyone a safe and happy holiday. Would I like to move to the Orders Review Committee? Trustee Myers.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just a couple items tonight. First of all, the Order Committee will not meet this month. The next item is that on Friday, myself and the village clerk, Gerald Pipe, Sherry, and the finance director, we met to start procedure and find out where we stand with this recovery program that we're trying so diligently to join in with the state. And we made a lot of headway. Very, very good. Tonight, I'm proud to say we took one giant step. We have the recovery program signed, and will be sent out, probably tomorrow, I hope. And this will help. The next item is that I was on that float for a Santa parade, and yes, I was. Yes, it was a little chilly, and I want to thank Kevin, to thank his employees that we know exactly how many potholes we have in Sauk. I can give you a full count. But what it's all about, people, I just wish each and every one of you could have been there and see it, is the expression on these young kids' face when they saw Santa come by. It was fantastic. And that's what it's all about. Nothing else. That's what it's all about. The other thing is that I'm going to start working with the mayor, and I'm asking the mayor tonight if he could assign a committee just for the debt recovery program, because we have a little ways to go yet to get it on board, get it going. We still have a lot of people to talk to and get a lot of citation stuff out there. And I know the police chief and the fire chief and every other department head in this entire town is willing to work with us to get this thing. With that, Mr. Mayor, that's all I have, and I want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. And please be careful out there. It even started snowing once tonight. I put a snow tile and it started snowing. So that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, trustee. Now we know who to blame for the snow. But definitely we'll start working on getting a committee together. But first of all, I'd like to thank you, trustee, for taking this on. Something that we've been working on for quite a long time. And the residents that may not be here, the ones that are here, they don't realize what the trustees have been working on. There is a lot of money that's due to the village. And for fines, fees, tickets, And the trustee has been working very hard on trying to make sure that the village can receive these funds. And this is one way of, that's out there through state statute. There's a law out there. There's ways that the village can go after those funds. But there's a lot of work involved, a lot of paperwork, a lot of time, a lot of research. And the trustee has worked numerous hours. And Mr. Mohan has worked with him, I think, him also. And I can't remember everyone that's been working on this, but I'd like to thank everyone that's been involved. We are one step closer, and I have to say, we are many steps closer than we were a year ago when the trustee brought this to our attention. So, thank you very much. All right, we'll hear Governmental Relations Committee, Trustee Burgess.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We will not be having a meeting this month. However, next month, first Thursday in January, we will be meeting here at 7 o'clock. Okay. Second Thursday in the month. We will be having our meeting. I'll just inform that the first Thursday will be New Year's Day. Okay. Also, I just wanted to say, I did attend the Christmas, the Santa parade giveaway and the pancake breakfast. Both of those events were very well attended. I wanted to say thank you, Santa Claus, but I'll say thank you, Trustee Myers, for coming out. You guys did a great job with the Santa Claus that Saturday when they gave out the gifts, and Santa was there. I'm sure there was so many people there, and maybe next year we may have to try to move that to the gym because we got a lot of people there. And also at the pancake breakfast, kudos to the fire department. A lot of people came out there, and I think they were handing out books and candy canes there too. So we want to give out the books. I'd like to thank them too because the kids were there and they got some books too. Also, next month we're going to be working with CETA again. They informed me that they're going to have another seminar that's going to be here in the village, and it'll be something a little different because the one that they tried to have, they still have it, but you have to go to CETA, but we're going to try to get another satellite out here to have other things that they have to bring out. So I just want to let everyone know I will be contacting everyone, and I will be putting it out there through the clerk, through the e-blast, when we will have the next outing from CETA to come out here and engage with the people. And I also like to say Merry Christmas to all. Be safe out there and enjoy the holiday. That's all I have to say.
Thank you, Trustee. Go to the Neighborhood Watch Committee, the quiet Trustee Washington. Do we need an interpreter here for her?
You guys are too funny. First of all, I want to say that I want to thank everybody for all that they have done to call me over the last weekend. I found out at one Friday when they took me from work to the emergency room that I have pneumonia. So I was not able to attend any of the festivities over the weekend. My secretary for the Neighborhood Watch gets an email blast to the members to let them know, and I want to thank them and Trustee Myers. Oh, you just keep on laughing.
I'm standing by, help you out.
I promise you, this will last. The last thing I want to say is, but my husband went outside and he videotaped the caravan with Santa, and he came back in the house in the bedroom and let me see it, and I saw all of the emergency vehicles, and I saw Santa. I said, look at him, he's too happy. And I got to see it on the videos. I was really happy for you guys. But I did come out for a few minutes on Monday for our Christmas party, winter fest for Neighborhood Watch. And I want to thank the clerk for coming. I want to thank Trustee Burgess for calling. He wasn't able to make it. And Trustee Myers, I'm going to ask him to take it over at this point, but without him in the committee, they had so much food. They looked at me and said, oh, we want you to do this, sit down. I said, I got a big surprise for y'all because I can't talk. They're like, oh my God, I'm going to let Trustee Myers. I don't know why people are so happy I can't talk. My husband loves it. I wanted to say this. I told my committee, they're like, all you do is sit right there, we gonna do everything. It was jams, packed with food everywhere. Y'all missed it, it was so good. And I surprised everybody that I played the whole 45-minute tape of video happy.
Mr. Mayor, I just want to add a couple of things. Last night, we had about 50, 60 people there, and it was great. We had a chance to talk to the residents that's never came to a meeting. We had a chance to give some tips, some of the holiday tips that you watch out for. And it was a great time. And we want to thank, especially we want to thank Chief Stoffer for letting us use the fire station for this event. Once again, it was great. It was great. It was great.
All righty, thank you very much. Move to item F, Public Relations Committee, Community Outreach Partnership Committee, Trustee Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Public Relations Committee is meeting next week, discuss Student Government Day. I know 2 weeks ago we had come to the board and to the residents with dates for Student Government Day, and then we were promptly told those dates won't work. So we need to come up with a new schedule and a new calendar, so we are working on that. And then Community Outreach Partnerships will not be meeting this month. And on behalf of myself and the village clerk, please enjoy the cookies that you have and make sure that at least some of them get to the departments. Gentlemen, share. The cookies and the card, the cookies and the card say to you and to the department. So we can make sure that some of them do make it to turn around. Make it to the departments, please. I greatly appreciate it, and to everybody, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Happy New Year. All the bases are covered, and I hope everybody stays safe and enjoys their holiday season. That's all.
And officially, if they made it to their office, they made it to their department.
Okay. There's plenty. There is plenty.
All right. Move to reports to departments, commissions, Fire Department, 911 Commission, Trustees, Chief Stoffer.
Thank you, Mayor and Board. Over the past 2 weeks, Fire Department responded to 22 calls. 5 vehicle accidents, 4 fire alarms, 2 medical assists, 6 CO alarms, 1 smoke shot, 1 trailer fire, 2 gas leaks, and 1 assist to another town. I would like to thank everyone for coming out and support the Fire Association Pancake Breakfast. It was a great turnout. I would also like to give a special thank you to Debbie Williams, who was the winner of our 50-50 draw, which she donated money back to the Fire Association. Everybody have a safe holiday. With the cold weather around the corner, make sure you check on your neighbors. When unwrapping gifts, please put all your wrapping paper right into the garbage cans and take them outside to eliminate fire hazard. Also, if you have a live Christmas tree, make sure they have plenty of water. If not, these will cause them to dry out and possibly catch fire. Happy holidays and everyone be safe.
Thank you, Chief. Move to Police Department, Chief Levis.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. For calls for service for the last 2 weeks, the Police Department has responded to 640 calls for service. 126 of those traffic, 5 shots fired, 50 burglar alarms, 60 building checks, and 41 arrests. I would also like to add a little bit to what Fire Chief Stoffer said in regards to the holidays. It is Christmas holidays, and I try to remind everyone year after year to look out for your neighbors. Be very, very careful as far as things that you may purchase. You may throw empty boxes out in the garbage. People like to come by your house and look and see what you've thrown out. and that gives them a reason to want to come in your house and burglarize it. So just trying to be more aware of things during the holidays, you're shopping, watch people approaching from behind, things of that sort. So stay safe and have a nice holiday. Please, my report, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Chief. Move to Public Works Department, Director Kevin Miller.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have a few items here. The LEAF program is complete. It was completed on December 2nd. We accumulated about 426 yards of leaves. That's about the middle of the average what we do. It's not the lowest, not the highest, so we had pretty good participation and we had an early drop. The street sweeper is on its final sweep through town. We have roughly the south section of 223rd Street to finish, and the whole town will be swept through. Ongoing streetlight issues, 219th and Jeffrey and 219th Place in Oregon. We have 2 ComEd issues right now. We're just waiting on ComEd to do the connection of the wires. And one light that's been out a while will be repaired by the marathon that will help out. And then complain on Oregon. Yates and 225th Street, the light has been repaired over there also. Pothole patching work, which Santa Claus over there reminded us of. We have a lot. We're still ongoing. We are working after the program. The program is over. We'll be doing a lot of patchwork and continuing some of the other work, which is the fire hydrants. Repairs of fire hydrants. We have 225, 21, 225th Place. And that hydrant is in the ground currently. We're having a little issue with one of the drains, but it's workable at this point. Carolina and 225th Street. We just put the heck back on that one from an accident. And we currently have 3 more prepped for this weekend. If we can get one more park, we'll probably take care of all 3 of them. Those are all east of Mark Collins Drive on Sauk Trail. They're easy ones to fix for accidents. During the fire hydrant repair at Carolina and 225th, there was also a leak in that corner, which ended up being one of the main valves. 1996, we had water valves in that section of town put in, and for some reason, the water valves, the bolts started to fail on. So in that Carolina section over there, we'll probably have more of these little leakers, and it ends up being the bolts and the valves. They did repair one valve, opened another bolt up within 20 feet of it, so they ended up having to fix the other valve because it had the same problem, and it would have been ongoing, and we just took care of it at a time. 2 valves and a hydrant that were repaired in that intersection there. Service lines, we had what we thought was a water main break at Clyde and 215th. It ended up being 2 house service lines. The saddles that attached to the main, those both failed at that location, but both services were repaired that same day, and both houses had water by the end of the evening. Ash trees, as we finished our LEAP program, we will start to, shortly as weather permitting, start to remove ash trees. We are going to start on the main drag of Sauk Trail, so we will be out there cutting down trees, and like I said before, we will leave logs at the location. Any residents who have fireplaces, take them, enjoy all the wood you got. As much as you want, we'll have plenty, so no problem there. Winter, we have all our vehicles ready. We just had a few out of the shop that had some plow work done, but everything is ready to go. And I'll remind all residents, this is the time of year that the weather changes back and forth, as you can see outside, so we can have a beautiful start to the day. At the end of the day, we can icy streets, so take your time. And as we notice the problem, we'll be out there to salt or plow as needed. We also had a few events that we helped with Parks and Recs to set up. We put up all our decorations and Christmas trees, and we're still ongoing work with the police department and other departments on the vehicle maintenance. And also just day-to-day emergencies, we do get calls throughout the day, and we can handle those as a day-to-day operation. And that concludes my report.
You may want to put on your list 223rd Place down by Prairie Avenue. There's a fire hydrant, I think someone hit it. I noticed that from the fire hydrant all the way down to my house, the ditch is full of water, and it's constantly running. So it's closer to Prairie on the 1700 block. Move to Finance Department, Mr. Carroll.
Thank you, Mayor. There are a couple items. The financials for the November of 2014 will be ready very soon. Second thing is the revenue as usual is pretty low. It's not up to the mark what I expected for. It's going to fall short in the end. And the last but not least, the audit will be done pretty soon. I'm expecting it to be done before 23rd or 26th of this year.
Thank you, Mr. Allen. Trustee.
Are you saying that we may have to vote money out between now and payroll because we won't have another board meeting between now and then?
As usual, the payroll will be approved once it has been paid, maybe somewhere in the month of January. So as usual, it can be postponed to be approved in January.
The one thing is when we're not paying anything else. Except
Right, I saw this one, it was kind of like, that's why I'm just wondering if there's something that, because I rather, if it's going to be something that we need to look at between now and then instead of that,
It's pretty usual. I'm talking about roughly about $150,000 in payroll. Liabilities plus the accounts payable will get approximately about $68,000 to $70,000. Hopefully, we will get some money from tax and all.
Okay.
Normally in December, most of chunk of money goes quickly because December 31st is the tax day for the.
But we do have a big obligation this month, so.
Yeah, of course, it's true. I'm hoping we'll get some money before the end of the budget.
Okay, I'll be in touch with you. I just wanted to know if there's anything that need to be taken care of tonight.
If it is so, I will CC, send an email to Mayor and CC to all the board of trustees. I will keep you posted.
Thank you.
All right. Move to Sauk Homeland Security Agency Director Fred Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. In the last 2 weeks, President responded to 22 calls, 5 vehicle accidents, 4 fire alarms, 2 gas leaks, 3 school patrols, 1 smoke from the building, 6 CO alarms. And just a reminder, this is to go along with everybody else, this is in your travels during the holidays. And if you're traveling far away, prepare yourself a little packet, blankets, scrapers, first aid kit, toolkit, sander, shovel, in case you get stuck somewhere. This is in your travels. So I'll be this is to be safe. And I wish everybody happy holiday.
Thank you. Move to Human Relations Commission, Trustee Washington.
Is that Commissioner Ethan Frank Williams on Commissioner Steve Simkins give a report about January?
Did you already?
Oh, yeah, coming up in Steve.
She wants to know if either one of you want to give a report.
Right. Frank Williams or Steve Shepard.
You go, Frank. You go, Frank.
Go ahead, Frank.
No, she said, did you have a report to give?
Oh, no, I don't have a report.
Oh, she wants, I'm sorry, she
Get
wants
one.
to know, tell you what's going on, and tell everybody what's going on in January.
Just say your report.
I'm the Vice President of Human Relations.
Oh, y'all class.
We have coming in January 6th to 19th, we have a meeting with the pastors and the brothers at church. We'll let you know the location of that church. Where we can talk to all the ministers and David and the village. And we want to bring the young people together. We're not going to share religion down the throat. What we're trying to do is let them know that there's another way besides hanging around on the corners and things like that. And that's what we're trying to get them to do. We want everybody. Sometimes we just feel like it on a Monday night when we're having our meeting. Come and sit down with us and talk with us about your ideas of what we can do. We also like to let the board know that we're willing to work with them, all the other organizations, in any way that we can to help you do anything that you want us to do. All you have to do is just either give me a call or get a hold of my wife, and she'll get a hold of me. That's all I have.
All right, move to Senior Committee. Chairperson Rose Langston.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Sauk Village Senior Base Silver Sneaker Program continues every Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock. Our paperback book exchange continues to be very successful. Thank you to all the recent book donors. Yesterday, we were treated to a delicious cookies by Nan Marble at our monthly movie. The last open senior activity for this year will be Friday, December 14th, from 12 to 4. The 3 senior organizations would be the Sunday Club would not be meeting until January. Sunshiners will not be meeting until January. However, they're celebrating Christmas this Saturday, December 13th at 1 p.m. And the Wednesday Leisure Timers will be meeting tomorrow. Other events are the BMW Crossroad on the third Tuesday at 7 p.m. Ceramics continue to meet every Wednesday, 8 to 11 a.m. And every Sunday, the Sauk Village Bluegrass continues to meet. They'll be celebrating Christmas. It'll be a potluck on December 21st. That's for Bluegrass Country Western Gospel music. Some townships lunch tickets are on sale for the December 19th luncheon. Ticket deadline is scheduled for tomorrow unless they're sold out. They continue their line dancing, their Wednesday and Friday chair exercise, free legal assistance, and blood pressure screen. And also their art smart driving courses. They continue to provide health insurance assistance and also the low-cost senior wheel. So if you need more information, you call the senior department. Medicare enrollment ended this Sunday, December 7th for the year 2015. Just a reminder, there are many frauds and scams that are targeting seniors daily. There's callers, mailing, email, and they keep claiming that they're from the IRS, the bank, your credit card company, and want your pertinent information like Social Security. They are not legitimate. Don't give out any of this information unless you initiate a call. And guard your Medicare card like your credit card. And review your Medicare summary notice for accuracy. And if you are running into difficulty, the Senior Medical Patrol, their model is protect, detect, and report. So if you have any information, you need to call Age Option at 800-699-9043 or their local number 708-383-0258. There will be no senior committee meeting this Thursday. The committee wishes all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Moving to the consent agenda, any trustees have any issues anything removed? All right, seeing none, I ask for a motion to approve consent agenda as is.
Second.
Motion and second. Village Clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Gordon.
Yes.
Myers.
Yes.
Hoskins.
Yes.
Washington. Williams.
Yes.
Motion passes. Okay, well, we sound like a terrible word of care between coughing and not understanding. Item number 7, new business. Item number A, motion to approve the accounts payable and disbursements for November 26, 2014 through December 9th, 2014. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Motion second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Village Clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Gordon. Myers.
Yes.
Hoskins.
Yes.
Washington. Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries. Move to item number D, a motion to approve American Green Technology street lighting lease application and performa invoice. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Is there any questions or comments? Just so everyone knows, Larry is here in the audience. If you have any questions that you want to point out? If there is none, I'd ask for a motion to take it. Village Clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Gordon.
Yes.
Myers.
Yes.
Hoskins.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries. Move to item number 8, miscellaneous comments from the Mayor and Board of Trustees. Is that the trustee Myers? Trustee Myers?
Yes, there's one person, Mr. Mayor, that's our village clerk.
wasn't for our village clerk, every one of us sits on this board and we just dump stuff on her. And she comes, she comes back and she helps us 100%. You guys don't know how much she does in her house. I just want to give her a big thank you and a lot of stuff that I really don't even recognize. Thank you again, Debbie.
Thank you, trustee. Trustee Morgan.
Just want to report the South Suburban Mayors and Managers Transportation Council meeting. There was no meeting in December, so I have nothing to report on that. I will be attending in January. There's an Illinois Truck Enforcement Conference that I will be attending. I'll piggyback off of Mr. Myers and also Mr. Johnson and the fire chief and the police chief. Be safe out there when you're driving. Don't follow too close. Make sure you got stuff in your cars. Be prepared. You should have blankets, tools, flashlights. Make sure your cell phone is fully charged. And when it came to the Santa Parade this year, it was very hard for me. When I seen Santa come down my street, usually I attend that and sit on the float with Santa. And I was very sad when I seen Santa because unfortunately I, as Ms. Washington, was very ill and unable to attend. So I wasn't able to go out there along with my family. And in closing, happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Thank you, trustee Costa.
Thank you. Just a reminder to anybody, I'm not sure there's anybody here, but if you had your pictures taken with your children at the Santa thing, I have the pictures here. They're all ready for you to pick up. You can see me at any time. You call, or I'll have to be at the community center with basketball sign-ups Friday from 5 to 7. So I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Trustee Washington.
Just to say one thing. Happy holidays to everybody. And since Trustee Myers said we always dump everything on her, I'm gonna dump something on her right now and ask her to announce about the deputy register.
Yes, I will do that for you. Yes, I will. No problem. There will be a deputy registrar class at 6:30 p.m. at the Paisley Community Center. You need to bring a picture ID and one other proof of identification. You can and should pre-register with Trustee Linda Washington. You can call the front desk at 708-758-3330. And the reason for that is so that Cook County can be prepared to bring you a packet so that you will be able to attend. And everybody who was a deputy registrar, your commission did expire on November 30th. Everybody has to renew. So whether you want to become a deputy registrar for the first time or whether you want to renew your registration, it would be good for you to be there on December 11th at the Paisley Community Center at 6:30.
Thank you. For that silence, I think that's the end of the report. We'll move to Trustee Burgess.
I just want to say, next month we will be starting up our town hall meetings again. The next one will be the third Wednesday of the month here at 7 o'clock. Also, I'd like to thank Trustee Williams. Every year since I've been a trustee, she's made these cookies, and they're really good. If anyone would like to have one, they're like, after the meeting's over with, I'll be more than happy for a slight donation.
Hey, that was too good to be true.
I need Christmas money. Anyway, I'd just like to thank you, Trustee Williams. Every year you go out, above and beyond. You give out the cookies to the trustees and to the department heads. I'd just like to say thank you very much. I know it takes time to do that because you bake these using that. Come off a cookie.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, you bake these and they're very good. And I just wanted to say thank you very much. I know I said safe out there. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
All right, thank you, trustee. All right, in closing, again, I'd like to echo, thank you, everyone.
It comes in and out, so it was in and it goes out.
So in case you couldn't hear, she said she's in and out, so, but I would also like to echo, to thank everyone that helped in the Santa parade, that helped in the, giving out the gifts at the community center. The fire station did a fantastic job as always, with the pancakes and the eggs and the sausage and Santa being there. And there are so many people, and I'm sure that probably someone got missed, but again, everything was a success because of the volunteers. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you that volunteered. Saturday and Sunday, we were celebrating Santa. Sunday was an important day in our history also. Sunday was December 7th. For many remember it as Pearl Harbor Day, the Day of Remembrance. And hopefully everyone took the time on Sunday to remember the men and women that served, especially the ones that lost their life. And as the president said, I wasn't around at the time, but it was a day that will live in infamy. So, as the young people grow up, we need to remind them about our history. It's important that they realize that we have the freedom we have today because of the men and women that served. And that's why we live in the nation we live in. So while we were celebrating Santa, and again, it's a time of year that we celebrate, it's also a time of the year that we remember. So, hopefully everyone took a little bit of time away on Sunday to remember those. And in closing, I'd like to say, wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and have a safe Christmas and a safe New Year. With that said, I'd ask for a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. Thank you.
So good, so good. Bob. Bill. Thursday night, we'll come by your house. That old meal, man, that just, all the fish you can eat. No, right. We got about 8 people.